Yo. Streams live, I hope. Got the car livery here. Thunder from Down Under. Got these sexy boys right here. We ready to roll, baby. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right here. This is gonna be an absolute something of a race. Starts in 6 minutes. I need to delete that spec map file because it keeps like popping up and making it look funky. That's from not this livery. I don't understand why it keeps coming up. Alright. So, let me just make sure. Thunder from Down Under. Yep, Ian's on it. Okay. www.aussieheat.com. No big deal. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy. This is going to go either one of two ways, bad or terrible. Oh man. Oh boy. I am not ready for this at all. Oh, I'm so ready for this. All right. Just waiting for Ian. Maybe we'll get in a call together or something. We'll see. Oh. Okay. MWM. Should be up by now. Maybe. Possibly. No, not yet. It'll pop up eventually, right? Let me just make sure that I actually. Yeah, MWM M2. Okay. Come on. Let me just do the old easy peasy way. Alright, so Ian's gonna be calling me, and then we'll have him in here. Posted. MWM. There we go. Locked. Thunder from down under. Yep. Register your team. Midwest. Continue. Register as driver. Midwest. Okay. Okay, so then he would join off of the team page here, right? So he would go to teams, Thunder from Down Under, and then sessions. Yeah, okay. That's how he would join. All right, fairly simple. This should be interesting. Oh man, this is gonna go great. Yo. If you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I didn't realize it was an update for iRacing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a big one though. It's pretty small. If since you already did the other update, should be fine. Okay. Yeah, by the way, we literally can't change anything on the setup, including the DSC. So, whatever.
Ah, righto. So what's it on? Is it on or is it on medium?
It's on.
Righto.
You know how to join the session off out of the teams, right?
Never done it before in my life.
Okay, so you go to the team page in the UI, and then
Righto.
go to our team, and then it says sessions at the top, and you just join the session that way
Okay.
and register as a driver.
Oh, easy.
It's nice and cool, 77 degrees.
Yeah, better than yesterday's test session.
Good old 130.
Yeah. What's the password for the session?
Midwest, all lowercase.
Oh, yeah. Let me know if you can hear my breathing or anything, because I might have to adjust the
It sounds
mic on
alright.
Discord.
I don't hear anything yet.
Car 115, just left the faster flat, 59.609.
I did a race with these earlier, one of the officials at Olton. That was a lot of fun.
59.629.
How'd you get on?
I finished either 6th or 8th. I think it was 6th. Maybe it was 7th. I can't remember. On the first lap, a few guys were absolute meatheads, so they crashed in the hairpin.
That's just officials, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but so I had to like slam on brakes and I got hit from behind, but it was still fun.
Is it a rookie series?
Yeah, it is. It's only like a 12-minute race or whatever.
I almost think the car's a bit too difficult to handle for rookies, really.
Yeah,
Like, it should
I
be
think
D.
so too. But like a ton of people signed up as well. Like I was in the 7th or 8th split, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's super deep. A lot of like high rated people are racing it right now.
Yeah, it is. Like, I think it's I enjoy racing the MX-5, but I feel like that's a bit too on rails for me. Like it's a perfect rookie car, but like this one, it just you can sort of steer with your feet a little bit. With the MX-5, I mean, unless you're an alien, obviously, I find it's a bit safe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, unless you're like really, really, really trying to emphasize like trail braking and all that fun stuff, which
Yeah.
it responds well to, but
Yeah, I like it on the production car challenge. I like the racing the MX-5 on that, but on its own, I
yeah.
think it's a bit boring.
Honestly, I always just race the Mustang in the production car challenge. But
Oh,
I
I'm
was a
talking
Mustang stan.
the one with MX-5, the 86, and the... Is it the Mustang? I thought it was a BMW, wasn't it?
Well, it's the BMW now. It used to be the Mustang.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do. I've only sort of more or less just got back into iRacing. Really,
Yeah.
I used to like I joined 11 years ago or something like that, and I was racing like the Skippies. You know, that was when there was hardly any content, and I was pretty much
Skippies are
racing.
so fun.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's a dead series now almost. They've only sort of,
Yeah.
it only goes official occasionally. Yeah, so I took a massive break, a good few years, and only sort of got back into it in the last year or so.
Yeah.
So I'm still sort of trying to find the series that I want to run. I tried to do the Super Formula Lights, but I mean that's just a crash fest.
Oh, this pit entry's kind of tight. All right, let's see how
Yeah, I
they
didn't
are in the
practice
pit
at
lane.
all.
The pit box in 10,
I'll hop out of the car and you can do some laps. No,
5,
Yeah, no worries.
dialed in enough.
3, 2, 1.
3 laps is
Right
enough.
here.
Or 4, however many it was. 6. Yeah. Good enough. And also, like,
Go.
should be able to, like, let's see. How do I... Oh, okay. So you can... Okay. Yeah, you can go through all the black boxes and stuff. Like, with your normal hotkeys that you use to, like, scroll through the black boxes.
Okay.
You can do that while you're spotting, and then you can become the
Yeah.
crew chief and like change, however much fuel you're adding or whatever.
Okay.
Wow, in those 6 laps, the left sides are both at 93. That's impressive.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So the warm up is like a lap and a half or 2 laps, really.
Yeah. Yeah, really loose.
Yeah.
I'll let them go past me. No point holding them up.
You can see the talent on the rear, right? You can see the livery and everything. Is it working?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah. When I first popped in, it didn't have it, but obviously it was trading paint, still downloading them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I always get worried whenever it comes to the team schemes that I do it right.
Yeah. I was more concerned that I didn't know how to switch drivers and things like that. I mean, I had to watch a video because I've never done it before.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not that difficult, I would say. Or complex or whatever. It's one guy out, the other one in and go.
Yeah.
Under from down
Ooh.
under. Any other fun linkers not included at BMW Sim Racing? Okay. Demi Lovato's crack spoon. That's interesting. Scuderia Calugaru. Okay. Diaper Booty Gang. Okay, Chase. That's interesting. What Apex Racing team? Hoppers Red Rockets. Oh, God. That's beautiful. Well, there's 4 teams in the 59 threes, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hopefully it's a pretty tight race.
Yeah, hopefully. It'll be kind of boring if it's spread out the whole way.
Yeah, especially for 2 hours.
Yeah. I wonder what sort of like driving order everyone's gonna do. If people are gonna like start with the fast, like with the pro, or start with the am.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy if you want to start, you know, and I'll just come in for the back hour because as I said on Discord, I didn't realize it was only 2 hours. I thought it was 4, so that's why when I messaged you, I thought, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to be much use here because I'm working. But if you want to do the first hour, you know, I'm happy with that as well. If you're in the zone or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't
'Cause,
really
like,
matter to me, really.
yeah, well, I sort of figured. I mean, you're the better road racer, and I sort of thought if I do the back half, hopefully the field has spread out a little bit, so I can just worry about sort of hot lapping, which I'm far better at.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, especially if it's really close, you know, that first sort of 20-30 minutes, I don't want to ruin our race by getting into an accident.
Mm. The final corner is so tricky to get without TC cuts.
The chicane.
No, just like the last corner, trying to get it full throttle without like getting
Full
getting
throttle.
a TC
Yeah.
cut.
I can't even do it full throttle. I have to just ever so slightly lift.
It's not much. It's like a few hundredths to lift instead of going full throttle. I'm gonna lift in the race. I'm not gonna mess with trying to go full throttle.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I think the chicane is going to be quite tricky. People are going to get a lot of slowdown penalties going through the chicane, so that's something to sort of bear in mind if you're close to another car.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like be trying my hardest to play it safe with it, because I do not want to be getting those slowdowns because they're pretty devastating.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in the practice, I was almost like waiting until sort of turn 2 before trying to lift off and take the penalty.
Yeah. At least get yourself somewhat in the lap instead of doing it on the
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Well, that's a good start. Just getting fresh tires, you know. Just getting fresh
Yeah,
tires.
yeah, exactly.
right back where I was.
I've noticed that on the smaller tracks. It's great when that happens.
It's like nothing happened. Oh, that's team only. I need to remember to switch to drivers.
Is there any names from the road series I should be mindful of? Because there's people like Brian, for instance, and Ian. I don't really know.
Ian's pretty good. Kaitis. He was the AM champion last season.
Right.
Not this time around, but the time before that.
You spoke too soon, because he just went off.
Well, you know. Okay. And like obviously like Chase is gonna be fast. I think. At least I assume so, if he practiced at all.
Is he going to be one of those guys though that probably didn't practice and will probably still lay down a competitive lap time?
Yeah, I mean even if he didn't practice, he'll still be fast.
Yeah.
Overslowed. Trying to flat foot that, and it's not working out for me very well. Just keep getting oversteer snaps.
Still got plenty of time, still got 8 minutes.
Yeah. I really want to get a 58.
So close.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Good save.
Okay.
Is it worth putting on new tyres and having another crack? You've got 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe actually. I think I'll do one more lap and then I'll do that.
It's pretty much you've got two guys like pretty much directly in front of you, but in front of them there's a massive batch of clean air. So
Yeah, if I make a mistake on like in the first part of this lap or on this lap in general, I'm just gonna pull straight off and take tires.
Oh, Michael Adele just went 59 dead.
Of course. Okay, I'm pulling over and taking tires. There's one thing that happens is like you have maybe like a 2-lap window where the tires are good, and then you start kind of going over the other side of it being too hot, and then you just understeer.
Yeah. Wondering if Michael was getting a bit of a tow because he's got someone directly in front of him.
Probably. He's enlisting the help of his goons.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a massive tow down on the main straight now.
Of course.
He fucked the chicane. I think that was going to be a good lap too.
Plenty of time. Forget how short the laps are.
Yeah, you have to be perfectly. Once you whoa.
That's not good.
Yeah, once you lose time, that's it. You've lost it. You can't get it back.
Yeah. Well, that's annoying. I don't know if I can do it on the first flying lap. We'll see. Big jump that time. I'll get 2 laps. Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't think you're gonna get 2 laps.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting 2 laps. Okay. That's gonna be the end of that. Well,
Front
P2
row's
is
still good,
enough.
but yeah,
Yeah. And it's so hard to push that damn chicane all the way out. Trying to go fast.
yeah, yeah. I think you start personally because I think we take advantage of starting on the front row.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a bit overcautious on race starts, and if I lose a place or two,
Yeah.
it just makes it a bit harder.
I might send one on Michael if he's driving. If he's not the one driving, then and Andrew Miller's driving, then I might not send an absolute heater of a dive bomb, but Andrew Miller's probably gonna be somewhere in the like low 1 minute bracket, I'd say maybe. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, I mean, even if like Michael runs away 5-10 seconds, even you should be able to reel him back in. To be honest,
Yep.
With Andrew driving, of course, some of these guys are probably gonna pull out the am like dead on 25%. Which is a little sad. They should let him run at least half. But
Yeah.
these people are too. Everybody cares too much about winning and not
Yeah.
about having fun. All right, here we go. Make sure I change my scanner to transmitter to drivers. Screw you, Michael. I mean, nice lap, Michael.
Got him.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm just happy to see so many actual teams here. It's awesome.
Mic check.
Hi.
Hello, inspiration for my team name.
Do we still get the spotter when we're in a team thing?
Um,
Am I on the right one?
sometimes I'm not really sure why it's there sometimes
I'm
and why
so
it's not
honored
other times. To
be
be
your
honest.
inspiration, and yes, you're on the right one.
Let me know if you want
Hi,
me to
Ian.
spot. I'm not going to say I'll be any good at it, but
Yeah, I mean you can if you want to, or whatever.
Thanks for setting this up,
yeah,
Mike.
I'll let you go the first lap
problem.
maybe because
Just
it'll
glad
be a
everyone
bit
can make it.
chaotic. You
That
don't want
was
me going,
awesome.
oh, there's someone on, maybe not. Hang on, is there? Oh, hang on, yeah, hang on, I
Also,
can't
Ian,
see.
please do not set the incident point limit. It's not a challenge.
I looks like we made the right choice. Michael's
Top 10 free jockey
in the car.
milk.
Well, we've got 255 fast repairs, so
Oh, fair enough.
Guaranteed none.
good luck, everybody.
he's going to get a run on you. And Justin as well behind.
Okay, you two, stay side by side.
Yeah. It looks like Michael breaks a fraction later going into that corner.
Into the hill.
Yeah, yeah, the right-hander before the hill. Just
That's a
breaks.
good start.
Just
I gotta slow down because I'm dumb.
yeah, I can see it. I reckon try and hold it until the like turn 1 or 2, if you can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna clear it before, without any issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you have to lift on this main straight, you've lost like 4 positions, you know? It's stupid. Oh.
I was not expecting a car to be there.
I think it was Justin, he just sent it on Travis going into that chicane. I think he was surprised at how much grip he had and thought he could take you as well.
Damn, he gets such a good exit out of there.
I think Justin behind just got a penalty as well because he started lifting them.
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of people will get it.
I can't seem to see which corner it is in that chicane, whether it's the right-hander or the left-hander where people are getting the penalty. Because like you cut the right-hander just then and you didn't get anything.
Yeah, it's usually the left. It seems like the right you can really like kill, and then the left it's like really
Yeah.
on the edge.
It looks like Michael's taking that right-hander at a slightly tighter angle. Like you're taking it at a tighter angle, so it's sort of he's opening up the left-hander a lot more than you are. Because you're pretty even through the rest of the lap. It's just that, yeah, coming out of the chicane, that's where you're losing the time. Oof.
That was scary.
Yeah, that's much more like his line.
Okay. see if I can replicate that.
I mean, I'm in blimp view, so it's not an exact science, but... Going into that right-hander as well, he's much wider than you. His wheels are almost on the grass.
Yeah, we're taking completely different lines through basically every corner.
Yeah, but you're there with him, like
Yeah.
it's not as if he's pulling away. Yeah, he was a lot closer, a lot more on the curve on that left-hander. I'll try and cut to his view if I can, and I'll see when he's shifting.
Okay.
His wheels are touching the grass on entry into that right-hander.
Yeah, that's kind of a scary line to be taking, but it seems to work, so. God, that jump is so scary.
Yeah, it is. So he's shifting into third before he even gets to the apex of the left-hander on that chicane.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm getting so unsettled, because I'm shifting later. Need to try shifting earlier and see if that helps. Too deep. Damn it. Letting these two idiots in on the battle. No. It's a good thing, like, the straights aren't very long, which is gonna kind of make it really hard to overtake. So, I definitely feel like track position will be ending up king.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And that's probably my biggest weakness as well. I'm too cautious because I just don't want to ruin someone's race.
Yeah. Well, and the great part about this is that you won't get a penalty for it.
Yeah. Ooh. They've crashed together behind them.
Uh-oh.
Behind you. They came together. It looked like Travis got a bit loose going up the hill and got Justin's rear panel.
Well, damn.
Like, Justin clipped the wall at the hill, but I don't think he was too badly damaged, but
Yeah.
Travis went for a spin, so...
It's a good thing we have 255
Travis,
faster
I'm
pairs.
terribly sorry.
Oh shit.
No, we're pissed.
No.
We're coming for you. Damn it.
No. No. Why?
Spookity spookity. Copper coming for that Sailor booty.
Well, time to have some more fun than riding.
There is no judgment from me because I'm sure to do it as well. So.
Yeah. The line is so hairy. That's the first time I've spun there completely, but I've like had to save the car probably 8 times in all the practice I've done in that corner because I hit the curb so hard.
How are the tyres looking?
I mean, they feel okay. but you know, we'll know once we get to the first stop how they're
Yeah.
wearing.
Because we can get about 40 laps, can't we, on the fuel, I think?
Yeah, we've still got another 30 laps.
Yeah.
I've deposited some dirt.
I do like that new debris
Yeah, it's
feature
really
of
cool.
iRacing. I was on the subreddit the other day, and someone put a video up. I don't know what car they were in. It was like a Super Formula or something, and they were showing that a car in front went off track, and then the next car ran over the debris, and all the debris was hitting the suspension of the the Formula car. It was crazy cool.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna program in punctures for like so like it makes you avoid
Yeah.
like maybe carbon fiber or something on the track, you know? That'd be pretty cool, but it'd also be
It'd
a
be good
really
for
good
sort of
way to
piss
make you
everyone
throw
off.
away a race.
I think it'd be one of, if it was, if you could turn it on and off.
Yeah,
I think I'd want it in like league racing, but I think officials I wouldn't want to.
yeah, I agree. Like it'd be really good for leagues, I think, but for officials, is like, you know, I would like to have to like, you know, avoid debris on the track. Is like one of the many things you have to try to think about.
Yeah, but then at the same time, sometimes it's almost roll of dice. You know, there can be a big chunk of carbon fibre and you run over it and it's fine, and then tiniest little bit gives you a puncture. Sometimes you can't see it. I think it'd be sometimes a bit too much to chance.
Yeah, but hey, that's all part of it. You
Oh
know?
yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you think rage quitting's bad now? Imagine with punctures on officials.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty bad, but who cares? I don't care. I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be like maybe for like I don't know, enduros and stuff maybe.
Or if there was even like a time limit, like if these two cars in front of you crashed out, you know, came together, debris all over, you don't have enough time to avoid the debris. So maybe like they could just bring in the debris penalty after say 6 seconds of the carbon fibre sitting on the track.
Yeah.
Just to give, because I think like, yeah, I mean, if these two came together now and you run over it, I mean, it's not realistic having a sort of a time limit before it comes into play, but I think there has to be a sort of a happy middle ground.
Yeah, I agree. But, you know, at the end of the day, if that does happen, I'm sure there will be like options around it hosting wise for like what you can do with it and everything.
Yeah. Then at the same time with the net code as well, I imagine it'd almost be too difficult. You wouldn't want to be 2 foot away from a piece of debris and you somehow get a puncture when you've done everything correct, but netcode thought otherwise.
Yeah. Well, you know, just don't have 180 ping, cough cough.
Yeah, true. Yeah, don't look at my ping. Whenever I race ovals, because obviously it's always Americans, you know, my ping's always 230.
Yeah. But like surprisingly, you know, like on Fridays, you don't like blink or anything. Usually ever.
No.
Neither you or Mark or Stephanie, which is nice.
It's more noticeable, like at least for me driving, it's more noticeable on the super speedways because obviously nose to tail. And sometimes I'll I'll think I'm further back than I am, you know, and all of a sudden it gives me a 0x, obviously for bumping the car in front, and I think I'm not even close to him, and vice versa.
Yeah. Damn it. Ah. Trying to get a good run and end up getting the absolute opposite of a good run.
Yeah, this is where it gets tricky, because your lap times are 59.9 now, because you're being held up. Oh!
I was not expecting him to come across.
No, neither was I. I thought, oh, he's just going to cede that position. Nope. Well, he's so slow in that chicane.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure I get a good exit here and I'm okay. Yeah, here we go. That's good enough. He's a little faster, but slipstream and a late dive should get me there.
He takes this corner quite wide anyway.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry. Should I give that back or?
Nah.
Okay. Oh no, he's spun. Oh no. That makes me feel slightly.
He didn't touch the grass though. No, I think you're all right. Although you ran him up, he didn't touch the grass.
I might have Max Verstappened him, but I didn't fully Max Verstappen him, you know? Like, I still gave him slightly enough room.
Yeah.
I, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg him.
Yeah, that's probably a better one.
Okay, so the late braking dive bomb doesn't really work in the turn one.
When are you braking for that
like
corner, that first corner?
3.5-ish.
Yeah, that's where I am. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of based off of your FOV and everything too, you know.
Yeah.
But way far back and wide since I'm on single monitor.
Right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's roughly where I am. I had a bit of a go at braking at the 3, but I feel like that was too much.
It's
like
just too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely decimate that right-hander. In the left, you have to like be super careful.
Yeah, okay. That's good to know.
How far ahead is
Again, you're making up time on CJ at the chicane as well. These guys seem to be running quite wide in turn 1 too. I think they all just follow one another.
Oh, the sun. Oh, the sun. That was a bad chicane as well.
He picked up a bit of time that lap, but I didn't see where, but you're faster than him now. Oh no, you're not. I take that back.
Yeah, I dropped half a second that lap. So like what I was
that
doing.
going up the hill?
Yeah, going up the hill. Man, this traction control is so annoying.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that it's on by default. should start catching up to him because I think CJ's getting a toe. That's why you're not sort of making any gains on him.
Yeah, good old toe. These things definitely seem like on a bigger track, like Watkins, it basically raced just like an MX-5 race. Like just toe fest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching all the lap times of everyone. I mean, Michael's obviously still out in front. He's just done a 59.2.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, on 23 lap old tyres. And there you go, matched it again, 59.2, just crossed the start finish line.
What am I doing here? Oh, 59.3.
There you go, 59.3.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go, you're not far off. Everyone ahead of you is slower. Justin, Travis, they're 59.8. Ian was 59.8 and CJ was a minute 2.
Whoa, that was a big jump.
That was my door slamming behind me. I'll be right back, I better go reopen it, otherwise my dog will get all scared.
Okay.
If you can't get past these two guys, you've got 16 laps of fuel left, so I mean, if you're being held up a little bit, it might even be worth pitting a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Because it looks like CJ is sort of struggling to get past Ian.
Yeah, it seems like once you get there, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, you have to wait for a mistake coming out of the chicane from the car in front to benefit, really.
Either that or, like, if you get a really good, like, if you're close enough, you can wait for one here. Because people do get kind of loose and hard TC cut there.
I just don't feel like it's a long enough sort of straight to get enough ahead. You know, that's what happened with you and Ronald before, you know, you were basically alongside him and he just cut you off.
Yeah. How did CJ not get a slowdown in the chicane? I mean, maybe he did and he's waiting. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, it's come up red on my...
Oh shit. That's great. Well,
Yeah,
time
it
to
came up
gain
red
all
on
that back.
my timing thing for him, so he did get a penalty.
Okay. Well, there goes one of those seconds I clawed back. I have no idea what the optimal shift point is on this thing either. I've just been shifting in a bunch of random places.
I actually looked it up. I read the manual when I realised we were racing this. As soon as all the lights are highlighted on the steering wheel.
Okay.
So you get as soon as you get the 2 reds, that's optimal.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've been shifting way too late.
Yeah, that's what I was doing the very first practice when I had a little play around. I was shifting because my I don't know why, but my actual real world steering wheel, the lights light up a bit later than the one on the game steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, if you go off the steering wheel in the game, as soon as you get 2 reds.
Okay. That's interesting. So it's a torque car. Got it. Those two are getting kind of close up there.
I just don't think CJ can find a way through as we stay. That's such a difficult track to overtake on.
Who picked the track?
And I think we did a vote, didn't we?
Oh. Is that what that vote was
CJ's.
for?
Yeah, I think so. CJ got a penalty as well, cutting
Okay,
that corner.
cool.
Yeah, it was this Summit Point or...
Oh yeah, I
can't remember
voted
the
for
other
Summit
one.
Point. I remember now.
Yeah, I voted for Summit Point as well. I love Summit Point.
Yeah, it's a fun track. It would have been fun with these. But I mean, Lime Rock's fun too, but except for the chicane.
Well, I think because of that, you get it a longer straight, so there's a bit more overtaking.
Yeah.
This is a perfect track for, yeah, Formula Vs, you know, yeah, the skippies, that sort of thing. But I think the car's a bit too big for Lime Rock, personally.
Yeah, I agree. It's just so hard to overtake here. In anything that's not just like a single seater.
Yeah. Oh, Ian's run wide. Ian's run wide. Ian's lap times are a bit sort of all over the place. He'll do a, you know, 59.5 and then the next one will be a 101. It's
Yeah. Sounds like the Ian I know and love. Damn it. I'm shifting too late again.
You know if Josh is doing this whole race on his own?
No, he's racing with Chase.
Alright.
He told me yesterday, and while we were practicing, that he felt bad for Chase, and I said, "Why? You know he needs a handicap."
That's right, 'cause I suggested doing that where you know, the better guys get paired with the slower guys.
Yeah. Who's with?
Because I used to do it. I was in a Formula One, like the Codemasters. I was in a league with that, and that's how we used to do it. It's obviously never going to be perfect, you know. There's still going to be some teams that sort of run away or whatever, but
Hireware's definitely taking a really understeery.
what are we at for fuel? On 9 laps.
Wonder how long.
I should have looked because it did all that when I jumped in practice. Didn't pay any attention to it at all. I've got a timing thing. The guys that are coming 10th, I don't know if they switched over, but the stop was 81 seconds. But I don't know if they switched over or whatever. Because I mean, if they've got a fast repair, obviously none of that's repair time because they were a lap down on about the second lap. But no one stopped so far, other than that.
Okay. Damn, couldn't carry the run on him. It's sad.
Oh. Too defensive, Ian, too defensive.
Oh shit. That sucks. Oh god. Okay.
Michael's back into the 59.2s again.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
That kid's such a good driver. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's when you race with people like that that you realise that you're not that good after all.
Yeah.
I used to think I was pretty good at ovals until I joined Midwest and then went up against Ryan Steidl and Aslan and all them and thought, oh, actually, no, I'm not that good. I've got a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, Dustin and Nick and the Thaylors, they're all pretty good. Eric's really good at ovals, and then Justin's better at road courses. He does a really crazy good job on road courses with NASCAR cars. It's actually crazy how good he is at that.
Yeah, especially like that last one in the trucks at Sonoma,
Mm-hmm.
and he just plopped it on pole like it was. No, he wasn't on pole, was he? He was on third, but he certainly showed a masterclass.
Yeah. Did you watch the race on Sunday?
No, I didn't. No, I tell a lie. I watched the final like 3 laps or something like that. But
You should go back. You should go back and watch the whole thing. Me and Justin had an amazing race for like the entirety of, say, the final 2/3 of the race. Say last 25, 30 laps. We had such a great battle.
Yeah, you finished what, a second apart or something, didn't you? In the end, not even.
Yeah, and that was just because we caught up to Robert Lavison in the final corner and kind of got stuck behind
Yeah.
him as we were fighting.
Yeah.
So that kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
But
I might have to join the Cup Series
it's super
soon,
fun.
or even do the Road Series. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Road Series is fun too.
The only thing that the only reason I don't do the Cup Series is because you guys race like Sunday night, which is Monday, obviously for me, and at the moment, because of the NFL being on, I watch Red Zone, but I have to watch it on delay because it starts at like 5 a.m. my time, and I'm usually in bed at like 3.
There we go. I saved him. I got you, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah, so because I watch Red Zone on delay, it usually cuts into around the time that the Cup race is on. So, but I might do the Road Series next season, especially now that's finished, and I can sort of start from the beginning.
Yeah, the Road Series is fun. There's a lot of fast guys in the pro class.
Yeah, I mean,
I cannot keep up with.
I don't know how good I'm going to be, but any practice is good practice, even if you're plodding around at the back.
Yeah. I think you'd be just fine, really. I mean, you know, if you look at the AMs in this race versus you'd be kind of equating about the same, I would say, like in terms of pace differential.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even own a GT car. I haven't bought one.
Really?
Yeah, when I first got into iRacing, I wanted open wheel stuff. Then I started to really get into oval racing because that's a whole different ball game. I love it, and I just don't know I never really knew where to start with the GTs. You know, like you talk about the meta, you know, about the best car for each track and all that sort of thing, and I don't know which car sort of suits me better.
Yeah.
So I just sort of I throw it in the too hard basket, you know, and forget it, it's not worth it.
The best thing to do is just go on like on the demo drive and just test all the cars and just kind of see like which one you kind of like the most.
Yeah.
That way you're not buying them all to test them, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But me, I completely go against that mold because if I see McLaren, I race McLaren. I see Aston Martin, I race Aston Martin above McLaren.
Yeah,
so it's pretty
right,
simple
okay.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's, you know, especially for my level, I mean, I don't need the best car on that particular track. I mean, it's just to squeeze out an extra tenth or something. You know, it's hardly noticeable, you know, at my level. But at the same time, I'd like a car that I enjoy driving. I don't want to sort of have to. You just don't want to buy a car and then regret it.
Yeah. Should I take tires?
How are you feeling with them?
They're starting to feel a little bit funky. So maybe probably should.
Yeah, I say do it.
Okay. Can you check them on for me?
Yeah. Oh.
There you go. Thank you. Let's hope I don't miss the pit entry.
Okay, Walker, box. Box.
No!
Yeah.
Kidding. That was a pretty decent place to brake for it, I guess. Like right at the end of the thing.
I didn't practice my pit entry at all.
I broke like right at the pit of the thing. It was kind of deep. Like I was at 35 as I crossed the line, so maybe not a good idea.
Well, it looks like we're going to be the first ones to pit, so...
Oh yeah, the tires were smoked. Oh my god. The left sides were absolutely demolished. Yeah, let's see how long the fuel
Oh, yeah.
takes. Wow, the fuel takes a while. That's 2 tires done. 3 tires
Yeah,
done.
so we're looking at, like, say, 50
It's
seconds.
I mean, it seems like it's worth it just to take 4 tires every time.
Oh, yeah, you'll be flying around. There you go. We've brought everyone else into pit now, by the looks of it. 37
Idiot.
seconds.
Next thing.
So Justin and Travis both came in.
Okay.
Saturday, yeah.
You mean Michael's still going?
Yeah, he's still going.
How?
Lap 43, and he just did a 59.1 as well.
How? I
Hacks.
don't understand.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's got grip hacks like Chase.
Yeah. I think he's just come in as well. Yeah, he's just pitting now.
Okay. Maybe we need a competition caution.
Yeah.
So
we
when's the
did
competition
37.
caution?
Yes, and Chris has come out now. They did a 31.5 for their pit stop. I don't know what's going on with. Is that Justin? They're Scuderia, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've lost track. Well, they've only just come out of the pits now, so we're ahead of them because they had like a 49-second stop. So I don't know what happened there.
Well, they did a driver swap actually, because Nick's driving.
Oh
now.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. You're right. Oh well, so did Travis and that as well. It's Travis and Chris now.
Yeah.
And so did
I
Michael.
don't know who it was who asked for a competition caution, but if everyone wants one later on, then I'm more than happy to. It's a fun race. Also, if we need wave arounds, we can do that too.
I beat CJ out. Gotta get rid of the slowdown. But
It looks like pretty much everyone who pitted has done a driver swap except for us.
yeah, us and CJ. CJ stayed too.
Oh, and CJ. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I jumped him in the pits. That's cool.
Yeah, and their pit stop was quicker than ours as well, so they must have been really slow on entry.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of hit the entry more or less dead nuts.
Oh.
It was all planned.
Yeah. So you should be able to make up a bit of time here, because I said we're third, and the two ahead of us are obviously the AM racers.
Yeah. And we'll see how much time I can make up here. Oh my god, it turns so well now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with. It looks like the guys in first and second are side by side. They're neck and neck, so that's why they're
Really?
running a bit slower. Yeah, they're bumper to bumper.
I wasn't paying attention again. I was just setting up a really good exit.
It looks like Andrew got a penalty on that chicane, so that's what allowed Chris to catch up. And now they're following one another.
So, what was the time whenever I stopped?
Time, as in
Race
during the
time.
race time.
Yeah.
About 1:15, I think, something like that.
1:15 remaining?
so about 40. Yeah,
Okay, so
maybe a little bit more,
45
maybe
minutes
160.
then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's why people did a driver swap now, because it's only going to be like maybe a two-stopper.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I was doing. I was because I thought first and second were side by side. I was actually looking at the wrong thing. I just realised the second was right behind Justin in 10th. That's what I was
Okay.
looking at. I saw them side by side. I was like, oh yeah, wow, what a battle for the lead. And then I realised, oh yeah, Andrew's actually like 11 seconds up the road.
Okay.
You're still gaining on him, but yeah, you're the quickest guy on track.
Yeah, tires are starting to come in good now. If only I can just pay attention and not touch grass everywhere. I'm a gamer. I'm not supposed to touch grass.
Yeah, exactly. It's completely foreign to you.
Whoa! Okay.
I think Andrew's just had a massive off. He was 20 seconds ahead of you, and now he's only 10.
Oh, sick. I mean, oh no.
Yeah. I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't push too hard, because you're going to easily catch up to him. So I'd sort of save your tyres.
Maybe we
As long
can.
as, yeah.
Maybe we can like stop with like 40 to go. A little bit early, and then just not take tires and just fill up on fuel. Go away. It was stuck at 0.1 for like 10 seconds. And I was going so slowly. Come on.
The only thing is, do you trust me with old tyres? Because I don't trust me with old
choice
tyres.
up to you. If you want to
Yeah.
take fresh tires, then we do that, you know.
Yeah, I think we'd have to. Because I think like you're gaining on first and second at at least a second a lap.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they're now only half a second apart. So they're going to be battling. I should even switch to them. Which yeah. So I mean, if you can sort of get ahead of them, or even just get close to them. I mean, I think that off that you had earlier on sort of puts us on the back foot.
Yeah.
So I'd need fresh tyres if you were to get ahead of them and build up a bit of a lead, 15, 20 seconds, whatever, let's say. And then I came in. I mean, obviously, Michael and Justin and all that are going to come back, or it was Travis, wasn't it? They're going to come back into the car, so they're going to close me down.
Yeah, but I'll see if I can get there and get past them quickly.
Yeah,
Because I'll
true.
definitely get there and I'll be able to pass them. It's just how fast I can get by.
Yeah, like Chris is much quicker than Andrew, but he can't get past. Chris got to slow down as well.
Slow down and give out the time game.
Sounds nothing like an Australian accent.
I don't even know where I guess the guy that did the voice line is Australian then?
I guess so, yeah. I don't know, like, cause I've got no, it's not like it's an Australian company or anything, so I don't know, out of all the accents they could have used, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's a Kiwi, who knows?
Nah, no way. No,
No?
I can tell the difference between Kiwi and an Aussie accent.
Yeah, I can't, so.
It's like me saying, you know, your accent sounds like it could be Canadian or something like that, you know, like it's almost an insult.
Okay. Well, I apologize then.
All good, all good. If anything, I think Kiwis would be more offended than the Aussies.
I'm stupid. That's a bad place for one.
Oh, Andrew's gone into the wall, up the top of the hill. He got going again. So Andrew's the black car ahead of you.
Okay.
Yeah, he came up off the top of the hill at the crest and lost control.
Guess he's not damaged enough to pit, so
No, he didn't take it head on. He sort of just like he hit the tyre wall on the right hand side. He sort of hit that.
If only I wasn't driving like a helmet. You got that slowdown, I could have been there. Actually, if only I wasn't driving like a helmet and spinning, I'd be 20 seconds up the road.
It doesn't help that you got someone right behind you as well, because you're sort of having to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
If they were 15 seconds further back, you could focus a bit more. Excuse me. Oh, this is your chance.
Was that a slowdown?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
But he was going so slow anyway. He's taken that, yeah, quite defensive. I'm wondering if they didn't take tyres. Well, they must have done because of the. Oh, their stop was 31 seconds. And same with Chris, who's now in the lead. So maybe they didn't take tyres because he's really losing that rear end all the time, Andrew. Like he's. Like CJ's about to get past him now as well, so.
Of course, Andrew's not exactly one of the top AMs, so.
Yeah, but I feel like he's getting squirrely even on the straights. Like, you know, we're not talking, yeah, like going up the top of the hill or whatever and losing it, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm likely to do that as well, but I just sort of feel like even on the straights, he's, yeah.
Yeah. That was a bad turn.
How long does a driver change take? 30 seconds?
I honestly can't remember.
Yeah, when I watched the video on how to do team races, I think it was 30 seconds, but the video was like, 6 years old, so I don't know if it's been sort of adjusted or anything.
Yeah.
Because I sort of figure if we're going to do a driver change, we might as well just do tyres and fuel and be done with it.
Yeah, I find it interesting that they're changing drivers twice.
Well, I suppose it's a bit of fun, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Like, you know what, it's probably not a bad idea, because even if you overtake Chris now and build a 10, 15, 20 second lead, let's say, when I come in, it's going to go back to Michael, and he's going to close
Chris
down
isn't
that
with
gap.
Michael. Chris is with Travis. Michael's with Andrew. So,
Okay.
we've got a little bit of buffer right there.
Yeah. Because Travis was sort of matching your times. Oh, good one. Nice overtake.
Thank you. Alright, now it's time to disappear.
Yeah. No mistakes.
Yeah, how about that?
But also, I don't know if, like, them changing now, like changing twice, I don't think it's a disadvantage, because, say, if you're going to take fuel and tyres, it probably takes 30 seconds to do that anyway, so...
Yeah, that's true. I'm so used to, like, triple stinting tires in team races,
Yeah, well, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're going to do 2 stints, like the pro is going to do 2 stints just like we are, but you're obviously doing them in consecutive goes.
Yeah. Stay warm and just pound, and I actually think splitting it like this is probably a good thing, because, like, I'm already 10 seconds ahead of what will be Michael, which is good.
Yeah. But if he's doing 59 ones, I mean, I'm not doing that. So he'll probably gain a second a lap, so...
Yeah, but whenever he gets there, just take him out. You won't mind.
Claim it was netcode.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 190 ping, just say it was netcode. It's not like you're gonna get penalized for it. What are they gonna do? Kick you from the lead?
True. How much sway does Michael have? That's the question.
I don't know. Might be worth the risk. We'll see. We got some ice cream to win.
Yeah. If I have to sacrifice myself for the team, then so be it.
Well, it was nice seeing you race in Midwest.
Yeah, that's right. Chase is pretty quick as well. He's going around 59.2.
Yeah, but they're just so far behind now.
Yeah. Well, thank God. Spoke too soon, just at 59.1. I don't know what happened to them. I'm guessing must have crashed out early or something.
Yeah, Josh must have hit something. Which isn't all that surprising. I'm surprised John Daniels isn't going faster.
might be stuck behind someone.
Well, he's right in front of me.
Oh, is he? Is that him? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know if he went off or if his
Well, their
teammate,
last-
whoever it is, went off.
I mean, I use the Sim Hub timing chart, so it's never 100% accurate. But their last stop was 12 seconds. So maybe they might have just taken fuel, maybe?
Maybe.
Because they obviously didn't do a driver swap.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe he had to stop and fix the car or something and took fuel
Yeah,
at that time.
possibly.
This Hopper's Red Rocket's coming up behind me.
Yep.
Get out your whistle. Oh, don't touch that grass on entry.
Yeah.
Gave me a good
Don't
exit
undo all
though.
you- Oh, really? There
Yeah.
we go. It's worth remembering.
I wouldn't recommend doing it consistently, but I guess it got the sideways moment done at the beginning of the corner instead of the end of the corner. Easy up there. He almost spun coming through the chicane that time.
Yeah, he might have really old tyres. It'd be interesting to know.
Really nice of him if he were to, you know, let me go. But I have a feeling he's not going to.
No, I don't think he is either. Again, if you get past him, the next car ahead's going through turn 4, so, or 3, whatever you want to call it, turn 3. If you get past him, you'd have a lot of clean air.
I'm really only faster than him through the chicane and then through the uphill here. I missed it that time.
Yeah, here's your opportunity.
beautiful. Nothing better than defending.
I think you're still gaining on him slightly. Like, not enough to get it done into one, but...
Yeah. I think he's playing blocker for Michael at the moment. Likely what's happening.
You're still gaining like a second over Andrew and Michael,
Okay.
but obviously all the better.
That's a slowdown.
Oh,
Not fair, you're distracting me with all your beautiful comments about my Spidey underwear.
what's all that about?
Well, maybe you shouldn't be wearing it only. Maybe wear something else.
I feel so targeted right now.
You should.
Oh my god. John
So
Daniels.
unlucky.
Yeah, having that slowdown hurt me there,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
dude, you would have got him for sure.
Yeah, I had to kind of regulate the slowdown.
There you go. I wonder if he had a slow down then.
I don't know, but he broke really early, so that was my invitation. I'm honestly surprised I even made the corner, but I guess he just broke that much too early. Eight and a half laps. Okay.
I should probably map a button for headlights. Shouldn't
Yeah, it might get dark.
I? Yeah, I don't think I've actually got one. Headlight flash. Where's headlight? Can't even see it.
Maybe they're on by default. I can't remember.
Maybe.
Maybe I think they are on by
Yeah.
default.
Yeah, because there's no option for headlights. Only headlight flash.
Yeah, I think they just turn on whenever it gets dark. That's right.
Oh, well, that's alright then. That also could be a reason as to why the AMs are all racing now, because it's going to get dark and it becomes a little bit harder to spot your brake markers.
You'll be fine.
Oh, I was just thinking as to why, you know, the others all sort of went
Yeah.
AMs on this team.
Oh, I don't know if that was legal.
It's probably too late now, but I've just noticed that the in-car adjustments, you can actually change that DSC setting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
It was legal. I'm just glad I saw it.
How come you can't
So
change
am I,
it
goes
in,
round.
like, the setup screen?
Yeah, I'm flicking through the, excuse me, flicking through the black boxes, in-car adjustments, DSC setting, and throttle shape as well.
Okay. That would have been nice to know about an hour and a half ago.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be making too much of an impact, to be fair.
Yeah. If anything, it's keeping me from spinning sometimes. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much it's actually doing other than just slowing me down.
I think you can see it on the dash. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it on the
view at the
dash,
bottom.
but like
Yeah.
whenever it lights up, I don't really feel
Yeah.
anything, but then I see like,
Yeah.
you know, I lose lap time because of it. Like I don't feel it doing anything. I don't know. Four laps. Yeah, so basically the driver swap is just I get out and then you click drive and then bang boom
Yep.
pow, it's done.
Yeah, it's actually really simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a real pain to do. Because obviously when you read about, yeah, people doing like the 24 hours of Daytona or whatever, and I sort of think I didn't quite know how it all worked. I assumed there must have been a hierarchy, you know, because obviously if there's a team of 3 or 4, you know, all sitting there waiting for their turn, and I didn't know how it worked.
On ACC, it's a bit more weird because there's not actually support for it. So like
Right.
we had to use mods for it on ACC. I saw Dustin Reinsettle connect and I got so scared that I got a 1X and I was just waiting for the slowdown to pop up.
I actually turned that off, like the people that are connecting and disconnecting, so I don't see it. I should probably leave it on because sometimes, you know, where you just get that sort of micro stutter sometimes when someone joins, but yeah, it's too distracting sometimes.
I like having it on for like that way I know if somebody decided they wanted to rage quit.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, before I joined Midwest, I was only ever running officials, so usually you can tell who rage quits because you hear them.
Yeah.
It's always everyone else's fault but their own.
Of course. There was a guy in the BMW race I did at Olton earlier. On the first lap, he like, after I had to like brake to keep from getting in a crash at the start, the guy like tried to send it on me in the first chicane, or in the chicane there after the hairpin, and he just went straight into the tire bundle, and it was the most comical thing ever. And then he was like yelling at me about it. He was like, "Oh, great job, dude! I'm so proud. You did such a good job." It's like, you're the one that steamed around the outside, going into that corner, knowing that there's a tire bundle there. And it's not like I forced him into it. Like, he went straight into it. He just overdrove the corner. He was blaming me for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in a Super Formula Lights race Yeah, Formula Lights race one time, and in that first corner, it was sort of like lap 3 or 4 or something, and I was on the outside and overtaking someone, and they just didn't think whether they thought I'd backed out of the corner or something. Yeah, they just sort of ran into me and we both connected. Yeah, fucking hell, you'd think I'd murdered his family or something. It was whether I was to blame or not. I mean, I genuinely thought I was blameless, because I was on the outside and I was as far wide right as I could be, and he just sort of came up on top of me. But
Sounds kinky.
yeah, I don't.
Alright, box this lap.
Yeah, I think so. I'll make sure the tyres and everything are there. Fuel, yeah. Tyres are all there, yeah.
That's a definite slowdown from old John up there. Pitting this time. Okay. Well, it's your turn.
No pressure.
Got basically a full stint, so. Alright.
I'm in.
Hell yeah. It's time. Thunder from down under, baby.
Thunder time.
Limp. Let's see. Control F12. Let me pull out the FOV a little bit. There we go. Should be sending you out here in a second. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
You got.
come on.
You got Nick. He's gone, and then clear behind you.
That was a great start. I got the pit limiter stuck on.
All good. Yeah, just take your time settling in because it is pretty squirrely the first few laps.
Yeah. And I noticed the track temps have dropped as well.
Yeah, it's down to 70 now, so.
Whoa. Great start, Ian. Great start.
Yeah, you just gotta let the tires come in. You're all clear to
Yeah.
everybody around. There's nobody close. It's only like 5 seconds. And I mean,
Yeah, it's absolutely no grip, is it?
no, there's not. It's pretty squirrely, so just, be careful while you wait for these tires to get hot.
Yeah, I think I just need to brake a little bit earlier going into that chicane.
So Travis is with Chris. Okay. I mean, both Chris and CJ are doing like 1 minute. Like CJ last time 1:04, Chris last time 1:01. So and you did a 1 minute too. So
Uh,
you're
yeah.
all three right there together. Andrew had another off, I think. Yeah, he did. So he lost another bit of time.
Well, I sort of
guess he
feel
got
like
one
if I'm a second slower than Michael, and so therefore he's, you know, obviously I'm estimating here he's going to gain a second a lap. There's what, 37 laps to go. So
something like that. I mean, they're 25 seconds back from Hopper. The CJ just pitted and Dustin's coming in for CJ. So you just got by them. We'll see how far behind they are. He's about 8.5 seconds back. Hopper just came in, so we'll see where he's at. Daniel spun at the top of the hill. Be careful.
yeah, I can
He's
see
on
the
the
smoke.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Okay, let's see where Travis comes out. He's still sitting still. Travis came out behind Dustin. Yeah, if you just keep doing what you're doing right now, it should be perfectly fine.
Right as I got to the top of that hill, then I just got a little micro stutter. I don't know what that was from. Fucking hell, Ian. Sake.
John's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, you're clear of him. You'll still be ahead of Dustin and Travis here.
Yeah, not for long.
Ah, you're the same speed as them.
I've lost all that speed down the main straight, unfortunately.
You'll be fine. Just don't let them through. Easy.
Oh, that's where I've been going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Michael and Andrew are they still haven't even left their box yet, so they're way back there. There you go, that was a clean lap. There you go.
Just so much more loose than yesterday.
Yeah, the track's just so cold. It's 69 now. Nice. Good lap though. 59.7. You were both the same that time. Travis did a 59.5.
Oh, come on, Ian. Fucking hell. No, not gonna do it.
He's staying away. There you go. That was good.
But where's this fucking corner, though?
That was better. Try to brake just a little bit earlier so you can hug that right turn a little bit better.
I just don't really have like a brake marker there. It's sort of like I'm going off a feel rather than,
Yeah.
you know, like here, like turn one, it's like, okay, yeah, 4-car marker and brake or whatever. But that one, there's the sort of white lines on the outside that are a bit jaggedy, and I'm sort of using them, but
I was using the curb on the right side, and I'm like braking, I don't know, 75 to 100 meters before there. It's kind of jank, but
yeah.
that's kind of what I was going off of. There you go. That was good.
Of course, there's like a truly train behind me just for the added pressure.
You got to go full on truly.
Yeah.
Travis caught up to Dustin now, so he's close to the back of him, so they might start fighting. And Chase is rocketing up behind the three of you. Of course, he's a lap down, but he's flying. He's doing low 51s every lap.
Oh, you can't hit that curb, can you?
You can, but it's scary. You have to hit it right to where you can just bounce your way out to the outside.
No. That's going to be a slowdown. Damn.
It's okay. Just be full defensive. Oh, here comes Travis. He's going to the right.
Yeah.
3 wide middle.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Dustin's getting passed by Chase now, so you've got room back to him.
Surprised Dustin backed out of that.
Yeah, he's usually pretty gun shy whenever it comes to stuff like that. Oh, Chase went off. Okay. Now you don't have any pressure, so it should be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Right?
That's usually how it happens for me.
Yeah, I watch on Fridays.
If the race consisted of just qualifying, I'd probably be one of the best drivers in the world.
At least you can get those nice juicy bonus points.
Yeah. I think Pole should award like 50 points or something in future.
Yeah. Did you read the stuff that I put into the suggestions section about the points?
Oh, with
With, like the safety rate,
for-
the safety bonuses
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
yeah, I did. I do think like it's a bit too extreme at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I had a good race in Sonoma as an example, but I did have an off.
Mhm.
So I lost, whatever it was, 5, 6, 7 points, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I've got an average finish of 4th, yet, like, after doing all the drops for the Sunday series, I'm in, like, 5th, 20 points back or something just because of bonus points from 0x's, you know? Like, I'm getting the lap led bonus points, I'm, like, you know, I'm getting all of the other bonus points every week. It's just the 0x bonus I get screwed on. Last week,
I agree.
I got a netcode 2x. And the netcode 2x I got is what cost me from having a really good points day.
Yeah, I think like I'm trying to think of how I can describe this. I think it's the basis of giving points for not having any X is a sound one, but I just don't think practically it works.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as someone said, you can get involved in someone else's wreck. There's nothing you can do, or like that. It's a netcode X.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing you can do about it, and all of a sudden you lose a lot of points. I mean, I don't really know what the solution is to the point standings to keep it close, because I mean, even myself, like I'm 7th, I think, in the trucks, and there's no way I'm going to win.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what the solution is.
I mean, I feel like, you know, if you look at the truck points, for example, I feel like somebody like Dustin's probably not really going to lose any positions from where he currently is if you take out the safety rating bonus altogether. Like, if you take out the 0x bonus, he's probably still going to be leading the championship because he's won 3 races or something. Like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
In dominating fashion, you know, so he got all of the other bonus points.
Yeah, well, and plus, I mean, if we're going to be brutally honest, you know, people like Dustin and Nick Aslin and all that, they're good drivers, and generally speaking, they're not going to have many X's.
Yeah.
So, therefore, they're getting more points, generally speaking, than the middle of the pack guys, say myself, who's, you know, not the most consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm losing points on them every week One, because I'm obviously finishing behind them, and two, because I'm getting a 1x or a 2x randomly, and losing, all these bonus points as a result that they're not losing.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of, I don't know, it's annoying to me a little bit. I mean, like last season in the Cup Series, I did the math and I would have won the championship last season instead of being third if I just if I had if the 0x bonus wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But since it was, I ended up being like 30 points back because there were guys in the Cup Series last season that were like, if you weren't out front and like by yourself, you were almost guaranteed to get hit by them every week.
Yeah.
And I think I had like 1 or 2 0x races the whole season. That's Chase behind, so he's probably gonna be flying. Dustin's another like 8/10 behind him, so he's not gonna be there to jump straight in whenever Chase gets by.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, especially doing this now, I mean, I don't think we should be looking at doing driver swaps or anything, but a possible solution just to give everyone something to fight for would be to have, like, a partner, like a teammate that, and have a team championship. Hypothetically, obviously, I know, I would probably not be paired with someone like Dustin, but if I was partnered with Dustin, we're still having our own individual races, like sort of Formula One.
Yeah.
But together, our points go towards a team championship, because at least then it gives the people at the back something to still sort of play for, even if they're not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, exactly. It's like now, I mean, we have quote unquote teammates, like me, Michael Samia, Trevor, and Brandon Thayer. Like, we all are together. Chase is looking to the inside. Inside. Still there. And clear. Yeah, he's, like, we all are together on a voice call every week. And while we're racing, I'm sure, like, I assume that, like, you, Mark, and Stephanie do, too, whenever you're all there.
No, we don't, actually.
You don't? You guys have the matching paint schemes and everything, and you don't even talk to each other. That's crazy.
No, Mark and Stephanie do. I always have a different paint scheme. Because I think they're in, like, another league together.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not. Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, but I just sort of, just to go back to what I was saying, I sort of think, not that I want to brag and say I'm that good, but I'm sort of usually in the top 10, or fighting there. But I'm never going to win the championship, and I think, like this race now is a perfect example.
Yeah.
You're a better road racer than me. There's absolutely no denying that. But I'm still in with a chance. I could still win this race. Where if this was an individual race, I can't win. It's, and I think when it comes to road courses, especially on the oval side, you look at Sonoma, you look at Indy last weekend. The turnout was so low because people just think, well, I'm not going to win, so what's the point of me turning up? I'm a bad driver or whatever, and so I'm just not going to bother this week. Where if you've got a team championship, you might be more inclined to race because you don't want to let your teammate down.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just be randomized every season who your teammate is. Like,
yeah, I mean, or you could even do it so, there's always going to be exceptions when, like, new drivers come along. Obviously, we don't know their skill level, but you could go off of the previous season. If Dustin wins, he gets partnered with the person that's coming last, which I think is Stephanie, actually. So it's Dustin and Stephanie are together, and then Nick and whoever's coming second last, and and I think it. Yes, it's never going to be perfect because you're going to get some people, like Stephanie's hardly raced this year, as an example. But so Dustin's going to be at a bit of a disadvantage in that regard, but he's also fighting for the actual championship, so the team championship doesn't really matter much for him. Where For the guys at the back,
In
yeah,
midfield
at
to
least
the
it still
back,
gives
they
us.
have something to fight for.
Yeah, I still got something to fight for, and if you have a bad race and you're now 2 laps down, and you're out of contention for the win, you can at least still strategize perhaps with your teammate, and you don't have to share paint schemes or anything like that. You can still run
Yeah.
your own paint schemes, but just yeah, I just feel like that at least gives everyone something to fight for.
Yeah, I agree, and like, kind of like I've told Dustin recently, it's like you don't really have, with the way the point system is now, there's less reward for winning than there is for like riding around in fourth and being 0x.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yep.
like in something like that, it also makes the positions feel a little bit more like useful,
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely feel like there should be more points, more of a points gap between positions, you know? But,
Yeah,
like, I don't feel like the winner should only get 10 more points than the guy who finishes 10th, Like, I feel like that's
yeah.
kind of, especially if the winner's on 1x and the guy that finishes 10th is on 0, you only get 5 more points than him. That's kind of,
Uh,
uh-oh. Well,
yeah, I
that's one
had
way to get rid of the slowdown.
yeah, I had to slow down, and I knew that Dustin was on my backside as well, so I was getting a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, like, I just feel like there should be more of a reward for winning the race. And, they're
Yeah,
saying, like, oh, it's about being consistent. Well, it's not even about consistent finishing results. It's literally just about consistent 0x results. Like, that's
yeah,
kind of what the
yeah,
championship is.
that's right. And I think as well with, again, that it's a good idea. It's a clever idea on paper to ensure that we have cleaner races, because we don't want to be having a caution fest. But in practice, it's just not practical when it comes to a championship. It makes so much sense in sort of one-off races or whatever. We certainly do get clean races on the whole, but yeah, it's. I mean, even if there was perhaps a bigger threshold, even like rather than having as soon as you have an X, you lose your bonus points. Maybe have, I don't know, 10 bonus points, and with each X you lose a point.
Yeah.
So therefore, because I think I finished with a 2X or something in the last race. Well, therefore I only get 8 points.
Yeah. That would be a lot more fair,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, if someone bumps me in the very start, like on a road course, somebody bumps me in the braking zone going into turn 1, and I get a 2x from it, like, that basically ruins my entire points day. That one
that's
thing,
right.
or if I just make one mistake the whole race and go off, like just barely touch the grass, it's a 1x and you're done. Like that's it. It's really kind of, I don't know, it's a little frustrating to me.
Yeah.
But and also, I mean, even with this current system that we have, we go to a short track and it's still a caution fest anyways. So it's not really helping us on the tracks where you're going to get a ton of cautions. I don't think it's helping us on super speedways. The only thing that's helping us on super speedways right now for having clean races is the fact that all the dangerous drivers kind of left.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I won't name names, but there was a guy last season in the trucks, and he that was his first year as well, and he's gone now, and he was constantly caught up in things, and again, it was never his fault, and I just sort of thought exactly what you were saying. You have one incident with someone, and your race is done, and especially. Like, I got a 2x from him in one race, can't remember what the race was now, and he was like 3 laps down, and I was overtaking him, and it was an accident. Obviously, he wasn't doing it on purpose, but I still copped a 2x, and there went my bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
And, obviously it's a bit of self-interest, but I feel like if we're going to start awarding bonus points right, left, and centre, I feel like most laps led and pole should be certainly a lot more points than just one.
Yeah.
if we're going to keep the safety rating bonus points, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the skill-based points should matter more than the lottery-based points.
Yeah.
You know, I
Like,
mean,
if anything, the SR points should be maybe 2 max. You
yeah,
know?
that's what I think is like 2. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah. Certainly. Yeah. Give people, you know, a reward for running a clean race, but it shouldn't decide a championship.
yeah. And it definitely decides like every championship.
Yeah.
But like on the road series side, like a clean race is worth 2 positions in points.
Yeah.
You get 100 points for a clean race, and in the pro category, in the top 10, I think it's 50 points per position, past first and second. I think it's 100 points difference there. But then, like, you know, after that, it's just 25 points per position, and in AM,
Yeah.
it's 25 points per position. So, like, sure, in AM, a 0x race is worth 4 points, but also, like, with AM, I think you get points for where you place overall. I'm not really 100% sure how that works.
Yeah.
But like, you know, in the pro category, you get points based off of where you place overall. But like,
Yeah.
you know, there's no incentive really for somebody like me who knows that I'm not going to win the championship, or I'm not going to be in
Yeah.
contention. There's no incentive for me to try to have 0x, you know. My goal
Yeah,
every week
exactly.
is to not get a drive-through. Like, that's my goal. You know, I don't want to
Yeah.
get 15x. I know I'm going to get 1x. I know I'm going to get 5x.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get 15, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think as well, another option is getting rid of the SR bonus points and just being a little bit stricter with drive-throughs. You know, if you hit X number of points, you do a drive-through. Every say 5x that you pick up, you pick up a drive-through or something like that.
Yeah.
It's because therefore at least you're only being punished for in the race rather than in the whole championship.
Yeah, and then like, you know, they kind of got rid of the EOL penalties for having
Yeah.
like over 15x. I feel like, you know, the EOL penalty was one of the main reasons I actually cared about how many X's I had in the Cup Series. Like, once I got past 1,
Yeah.
I didn't really care. You know, I just
Yeah.
didn't want to get the penalty for the next week of EOL, which
Yeah.
in reality on the oval side, it doesn't really matter all that much because of the competition caution, but
Well, I think, you know, it's a double-edged sword having an EOL as well, because you know, let's take someone like Dustin. Let's say he has a couple of bad races or whatever, and cops an EOL. Well, you know he's going to work his way all the way back to the front again.
Mhm.
And so, is that more risky having someone who's clearly one of the quickest on the track being starting at the back? You know, like,
Yeah.
it's almost going to breed more cautions.
Yeah, but like, you know, on the other side of that, it's like you know, in a race where you have maybe even just 2 or 3 cautions that are like at times where strategically you could not pit, you know? Kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, how you guys, you Aussies seem to be the craziest whenever it comes to staying out and not pitting in yellow flags, and like, you know, say half the field stays out and half the field comes in and gets fresh tires and everything. Well, you know, you've got people that are up and down, and you know, even if
Yeah.
everybody pits, if only like, you know, 5 people take tires and everybody else takes only fuel, those people that took tires are going to plummet down the field anyways. They're going to be
Yeah,
coming
true.
back through the field. So like, you're always going to have the coming and going whenever there's any cautions. And then if it's green the
That's
whole
true.
way, then it doesn't really matter anyways, because at the end of the day, like, you know, everybody gets kind of to single file at almost every track after, you know, 5-10 laps, and then you know,
Yeah.
the fast guys will just pick their way through at that point instead of trying to be, you know, all at the very start. I mean, some of them try to win the race on the 3rd lap, but you know, most everybody just kind of takes their time driving through the field because they know it's a long race.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, I think it is very it's very tough to, have one solution for everything. But I think, yeah, we definitely need to look at refining the point system and getting rid of the SR or severely reducing it, because at the moment I think it's deciding championships, and that's not fun, because you can almost even say, like, from the first race of the season you get a 1x, you're already pretty much out of the contention for the championship,
Yeah.
unless you finish in the top 5, and usually if you have a few X's as well, you may even be a lap down or something, you're caught up in something, so that's a bad race entirely.
Yep. Yeah, like I mean, last season in Cup, I raced every race, but I had a couple of races where I got taken out. I think I had one DNF because the same guy wrecked me twice at Kansas, and first fast repair, and then coming back through the field again, and the guy just drives me up into the fence, and I don't have a second fast repair, so the car's toast. And so I DNF, and like that one race, I lost like 25 or so points. But then like last season we had the what was it called? If you didn't show up, you still got whatever points.
Provisional.
Yeah, provisionals. I thought provisionals were so stupid. I mean, you don't show, like, it basically rewards you for not showing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus the guy that's there every week that has like one or two bad races. Like, if you have one bad race as a guy that's there every week, you only get like 10 or 15 more points than a guy that didn't even show up for a race. I thought that was pretty bad. So I complained a lot about that and got him to switch to drops instead, which was great. But with like the way the points system is, even with the drops, like, there's guys in the Cup side, like multiple people that have like 50, 51, 52 point races, and meanwhile, like, second, third places that I've been getting, it's like I'm still only getting like 46, 47 points whenever I don't have 0x.
Yeah.
So it's like,
exactly.
Oh, what's it doing for me?
Yeah, I think obviously you should be rewarded more points for finishing higher up, but say the people that are finishing higher up are generally having less X's than people near the back, be it through talent or just because they obviously aren't right in the middle of the restart and things like that.
Yeah.
And so they're generally speaking going to score more points than the people at the back anyway. So they're double dipping almost.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, I'm normally around the top 5 to 8 on Sundays, for the whole race. But even still, just one small thing happens whenever, lap traffic or whatever, and it's done. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's a bit weird to me, but I enjoy racing in it because everybody's for the most part clean now, at least on our side, like in the Cup side. But we have a kind of a small turnout now compared to last season. We're having cleaner races, but there's less people showing up. I think we had 14 for Indy Road.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
And then like Charlotte, I think we had like 17.
I think as well. I mean that's part of the problem, because you even see it on officials when NASCAR goes to a road course. The numbers, like the number of splits, is so low.
Yeah.
Because people just don't want to, sacrifice I rating or whatever because they're not good at it, so they just won't bother racing. And I think when we go to a road course on the trucks, and obviously the Cup would be the same, people go, well, I'm almost certainly going to go off at some point in this race and therefore lose my bonus points, so I might as well just not bother and just save it for when I'm on the ovals. Like, if anything, they should be as unrealistic as it sounds, they should be rewarding people for turning up to races. You know, you should just get more points for turning up to races, or even like rank the championship based on the races that you've attended. So if I've attended every race and have 200 points, and Dustin's got 300 points but missed a race, I'm still ranked ahead of him in the championship because I've turned up to every race. And I might still be last out of all the people that have turned up to every race, so I might be 7th or whatever, but it's something like that I think might work as well, just because, yeah, at the moment, people are just, you know, there's a track they don't like or they're not good at, and they just think, I won't bother turning up to that, and we sort of want to reward people to turn up to every race, which is why I think that, you know, pairing up with someone and having like a team championship could work.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you get
Or
the
even-
bonus points for doing like what 70% of the race or something like that. You get 10 bonus points, which I like.
Yeah,
You know, it more or less rewards you for like showing up and then not just starting and parking and getting your points.
yeah.
But you know, just the safety bonus points are a bit on the frustrating side to me. But
Another option would be like how you guys have it on the road course with Pro and Am
yeah,
as well. You know, like have a similar sort of thing on trucks, and the cup as well would be fine. You know, split everyone up into say 3 tiers. You know, so the points maybe don't have to change. You can that way SR could even stay at the very least. And it just gives everyone a chance to fight for something. You're all still fighting on the same track, of course, but yeah, like the guys that are near the back, you know, are still fighting for a championship amongst themselves, because they obviously there's lots of people that go into each race knowing that they're not going to win.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, somebody like Norm, for example, that shows up every week. You know,
Yeah,
he knows
exactly.
he's not going to win.
Yeah.
Unless something miraculous happens, but he shows up and he has fun and he races, and you know,
I'm
a lot
sorry
of
to
those
interrupt, but
guys
I'm a
don't
little
do that.
concerned with fuel. I've got half a lap.
You might want to do some fuel saving.
Yeah, I just noticed. I don't think we're going to be getting on the podium.
You got the clutch mapped?
You know what? The clutch doesn't work.
Oh, really?
There's no clutch. There's no clutch on this car.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Hey, Michael, you want to give us a push? Oh, wait. I'm on team.
I still came up.
Michael,
Good win, Travis and Hopper.
Mike,
End of it till the next season.
Michael, you want to give us a push?
Don't do it, don't do
Died.
You still could have passed us at the end. Jeez. Will we beat John? Yeah, we beat John. Okay. Good race, guys.
Travis,
Oh, that was
good
fun.
win. Everyone, thank you. This has been awesome. I'm glad everyone was able to make it, and this has been I don't know about you guys, but we're having fun.
Still yet to get a podium in Midwest.
Dude,
We'll get
Michael, that
one
was a
one day.
blast. Thanks again for setting that up. Hopper, that battle was out of this world.
Brother, I had so much fun. That was a great moment. Thanks for putting up with me.
I don't even know why I'm still going around. I'm not going to make it up the hill, am I?
It's not like you're going
I was
around
gonna
for
ship my
safety
boxers
rating.
to Travis.
Yeah,
That was fun.
true.
What article must go next? I will keep an eye on the chat for the raffle.
TBD, my friend, TBD. Michael, thanks for putting this on. We love you, buddy. You're the man.
All right. Well, that's the end
No
of that.
problem. Good racing, everyone.
That was fun.
Yeah.